Давай. Ай, алло, раз. Здесь соплями затек. Так, на чем мы остановились? Лилизабет вынуждена, значит, сейчас пойти к доктору. Что тут написано? В ресторан «Серебряный плавник». Да я пыли подышал какой-то. Не знаю, откуда я ее взял. Что-то протирал, может, или что. И как начал чихать. Короче, мы сейчас ищем доктора, китайца, который тоже научился открывать разрывы.
Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate. Well, you didn't have these books in my tower.
Мама, можно? Она жила, чтобы наказывать мужчин. Антонио Родригес. Мама, я видел твое письмо по поводу новых плазмидов. Это восторг.
Uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Короче, предлагает, походу, матери своей покупать плазмиды отсюда. Причем, походу, она... Причем, походу, она не в восторге. Ну, под восторгом я имею в виду этот город. Что-то мне подсказывает, что когда я подниму этот плазмид, вокруг меня могут резко заспавниться ребята. Поэтому я сначала здесь поползаю.
Hey, there you are.
О, это ее платье. Переоденемся? Как она неуклюже бьет.
Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them. I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing. But then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
Короче, какой-то бред. То ли какой-то вор залез к ней в хату, и когда поворовал шмоток всяких, оставил там это платье, и сначала она бесилась, а потом оно ей понравилось, потому что у него прикольный корсет. Короче, звучит как какой-то бред полный, если честно. И ни хрена не понятно, что она говорит. Как нос теперь заложила, блин.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Я нич...
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Так, а почему настройки сбились? У меня ж прицел был на правую кнопку.
out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Where'd you go? You left me with nothing!
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming. What did you mean before when you said
Ты долго думал?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I was
Слышишь,
happy
тот
there.
первый исчез, которого
We'd
я
all be
вырубил.
better off, us to wits, if we could leave well enough alone.
Слышь, она соли подсветила сквозь стену. Кайф. То, что хлюпает ВК открыт, да, могу закрыть, если тебе мешает. Ну вот ты сейчас, но я читаю, нет, ты просто через 2 минуты ответил. Может, я просто отвлекся, потому что я слушал дресню эту. Ой, интересное название фильма.
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing.
Серега, ты
Your
заключаешь
pleasure
письменный
is
контракт?
your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy sexual congress the rapture way.
Now.
Откуда она тут взялась?
Hello? Are you there? Better check. Better check.
Просто смотришь кинчик, спавнится враг.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers.
А мы это смотрели. Так, там что-то есть.
Welcome to the circus of value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Easy pickings. Bust that lock. Ain't nobody around.
Что это?
Quiet, private security. Nah, you got me. What kind of self-reliant police force?
А, как интересно.
Safeguard your home.
Ё-моё. Она может беззвучно приземляться на корточке.
Get exactly what they deserve. No need to call Johnny Law. Ryan, private security.
Ха, кайф какой. Это они заморочились, конечно, над этой частью. Здесь всяких прикольчиков полно. Так тут все синие. А куда все стрелы делись? Куда все стрелы делись? А. Ни хрена себе, ну шума, конечно.
Come on! What are you running away for?
I'm sure we're all eager to protect us from shit behind us. Back to class.
Так и что, мне получается предлагают просто мимо них пройти?
Come back here. This instant. Don't touch the eager beaver, I thought. Get Mother's cream out of the oven. I need you to do your magic. Here you may fulfill your potential and get all that is your due. To do less. Just going.
See, what's that, cookie
There are
face?
no.
Изи. Эй, где стрела? Так, стоп. Где еще одна стрела? Просерилась. Она храпит. Слышишь? Прикольно, что кругом маленькие копии этого бизнеса. Труп пропал. При том, что его я тоже усыпил. Она нажимает. Он бил рукой, она так пальчиком тють.
Once I could see everything, every possible moment. And now,
You're just like everyone else.
why? Why? Because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I
У
was.
нее ногти
If you don't
ободрались.
mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Я не понял. А, подручные атласа. Я уже начал было думать, что это тот момент, когда я играл на гитаре в подвале. Мне что интересно, он здесь сидит так громко играет? Но я должен был попробовать. Интересно, что он здесь так спокойно играет. Раз коробка, два коробка, три коробка.
It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Welcome to the circus of value. Hey, I've got a family to feed.
Охренеть, сколько их тут кругом. Откуда она там взялась, блин?
Why are my hands all red? Gotta scrub this blood off.
Feeling hot under the collar, stay frosty. The plasmid that lets you enjoy life better.
This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change again? Where's the mirror?
Здорово.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in there without a kind word from the boss.
Спасибо. У меня не хватает его. Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
No excuse for a racket. I made you a solid offer.
Где стрела? Тупо изи. Батос раскидал всех. Блин, такое чувство, что она у меня на голове прям ходила. Она внизу. Так, что тут есть? Ничего нет. Эти два стоят. Она ходит.
Don't make me come find you.
Как же шумит это дерьмо, слушай. Лужи, когда я по ним хожу.
Did you give him my message? In the market for a personal bathysphere? Stay! The tigers more of you yet. Stop below line. And as luck would have it, steeply discounted impression. If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis. Finest man made with you. Why did you come in the first place? Laminated panel and French bronze. All the latest plastics is nice, huh? Look at it. Do you know what they call men who shy away from adversity in wartime?
О, вот это кайф. После окончания действия гипнотизера.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Тупо все время жду подвоха, что кто-то заспавнится. В этой игре не бывает по-другому. Минус здоровье плюс ее продано. Охренеть, вот это процент дают. Опы сразу захилились, чётенько.
What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Так. Сюда мы вернемся потом. Я вроде кодов никаких не записывал, да? Не, ну у меня что-то есть записано, но это, наверное, не то. 3958.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Понял. Так, но мне все равно надо здесь закончить. Что мы видим сквозь? Отсюда ничего я не вижу толком. Сундучок наверху. Сундучок. Там. Отсюда я пришел? Нет, тут я не был. И тут ничего нет, неужели меня просто так сюда запустили? Дело.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army. Not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What? The hell? Splicers. Busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Long and hard enough, the parasite will reveal itself.
See what a success that is. See how
Come out.
Блин, но я не знаю, мне почему-то кажется, что когда их мало...
I made my quota. Well, all right. I was only off this much. So I'll break the watch.
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, блин, 6. Отмычки. Отмычки.
Spying on me again.
Elizabeth, this poster. What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
Did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
Ну, шумиху поднимать тоже не хочется, мы ж типа стелсим. Но с другой стороны, их осталось сколько? 3. Размотать их вообще труда не составит. Жаль только, что стрела, все. Тупо стелс.
Gossiping about me. I didn't say you could go.
Одного только розетовал.
You don't have my permission to leave.
Так. Получается, наверх я отсюда не попаду, да? Понятно, короче, это просто имбецилы эти записали. Щу!
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Че? У меня, походу, давление поднялось. Ну и куда я выпустил стрелу? Только что в него стрелял.
We're not finished.
Раз, два, три. Че, Серега, пальбу начинаем? В случае чего? Ух. Смотри, как она смешно портфель заряжает. Ты видел? После каждого выстрела. Охренеть, тут разбитые стекла, и я когда по ним хожу. Что? Тут вот в чем фишка, что тебя типа...
Though there's little to like in this Atlas fellow, one must admire the lilt in his brogue.
I do commend this recent effort of yours to find the good in people.
Sadly, it's all a lie.
The effort?
The accent.
I don't suppose there's much about the man that's authentic.
He's authentically homicidal.
And you view this as a positive.
Well, one has to start somewhere.
Ого, куда меня вернули. Да, я про это читал, что если ты ставишь высокий уровень сложности, то тебя возвращает в начало микроуровня, назовем это так. Слушай, ну блин, здесь такая большая локация. У меня такое чувство, что я сюда потом попаду по сюжету. И мне сейчас сюда не надо, как ты считаешь? Потому что я зашел в соседнюю дверь посмотреть, а тут видишь что? Идти дальше или вернуться назад?
You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. Busting in! Hurwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Или пойти сразу по сюжетке. Где стрела моя, блин? Погнали. Меня даже здесь сохраняет. Так, там наверху коробка. Там внизу коробка. Вижу некачественно сделанную вещь. Вот эти окна. Вопрос такой. Сюда это будет сюжет или нет? Потому что тут замок. Ну ладно, хрен на него. Батя, пойдем влево. Ты не нервничай, не нервничай. Ну сюда зачем идти, блин? Турели. Да это-то понятно, но он... Когда он в ту сторону пойдет, я пойду. Ну, судя по всему, я тут буду еще проходить, иначе смысл им было. Что там на столе? Дробовик. Да, это его исследование. Видишь, типа он меня же видел сквозь какую-то фигню. Через феномен он это называет.
Think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
А вот эта дверь. Кстати, наверное, изнутри ее можно будет открыть. Солей нет.
He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me.
Да, смотри, что он
This
сделал.
Sutro must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Макетик города. Очень глупо. Задание как-то работает.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Не хочу я туда идти, там слишком темно. Думается мне, что свет включится.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Дайте солей. Или как вы их называете, евер.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place.
It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Но он и говорит, что это его ресторан. И было все отлично, и ему не стоило в тот день говорить о том, что он видел какие-то летающие здания в непонятно чем. Зачем так много Евы дают? И что не надо было говорить, что он видел девочку в синем платье.
Why would these be on schematics for? It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C.
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, the stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Я ничего не понял.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, the stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough attack. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag.
Стоп, я насчитал троих.
Smile, smile.
Сколько их тут?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 school.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return. Circus of value.
Sounded awful irregular. You're so smart, you're stupid. Come back. We can work this out. Never respected. Come on, don't leave me out here. You've been using me this entire time.
Says Peter the Parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
I warned you to stop following me.
How long you been too far?
Зря они в него стреляют. Что-то он злой чуть-чуть, да? Так, что по задачам? Ищите батисферы. Найдите плазмид Дед Мороз. Найдите все. А если так? Ну ладно, давай по очереди. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Откуда этот звук? Кто топает каблучками? Что она там делает?
Sure, I hear you. Clear as a bell. Don't hide your light under the bushel.
Да, мне сюда по сюжету. Опс. Чуть-чуть пошумели.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. But we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Музычка такая.
Death to Ryan. Well, Atlas's people sure have a way with words.
Вот так мини-DLC, блин, вот так мини-DLC.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Кек. Как-то я далеко еду. Блин, вот в таких местах всегда начинается. Это, мать твою, золотое правило Биошока.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Интересно сделано, лужи обойти можно. Чуть поновей.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
Mother always says it's important to sell. So here I am, 100% a genuine article.
Intellectuals.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Он просто появился здесь, его тут не было, я его не видел. По крюкам. Так мне проще так по одному их высечь. Не?
Well, he's gotta be handsome and did this.
I didn't say you could go.
Да пошла ты, слышь.
Kiss that crown goodbye. Oh, right where you are.
Как больно она получает, слушай.
When I find you. Don't leave me. Again. Oh, she left me with nothing.
Блин.
Tenenbaum. Sometimes I pity the little freak. Such a tiny imagination. Content to sit there with the tanks of Adam tweaking and optimizing. I need to create. Adam is a canvas of a genetic modification, but the plasmids are the paint.
The humpback whale. This thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death drop. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray.
Вот сейчас заспаунится прям передо мной чувачек.
That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Criminal dealings. Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its course.
Эдди стрела.
Surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roof. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Revolution.
Ну вот они сейчас не ходят. Тогда, как только я начал валить, они начали гулять. Мины, смотри-ка. А где это делась, которая...
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Who are we? We are men of tomorrow. Seek confidence. Transcend.
Fat cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Сейчас вроде красиво делаю, чи не чешу.
Only taking, giving nothing in return. That you were a child means nothing.
Sounded awful irregular. Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
Walk
time for this.
Чемпион.
These new songs, they're real personal.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture, music for the discerning ear. And now, we've got something very special coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro
Miss
himself,
Elizabeth.
Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with
Песня,
You Belong
это
to
песня Элизабет.
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's Clothing Store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
7951. Половину не понял.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at
Сраные
night, riding
хулиганы.
around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot.
Залазили кататься на скоростных лифтах. Не могу их обвинять.
Boring it must be to grow up in Rapture.
В
But their hormones
восторге,
are costing
очень
us money,
скучно.
and this isn't an
Но
amusement
это
park.
стоит нам денег, и это не парк развлечений.
Code is 7951.
А, она комнату контроля закрыла.
Number sure got some high notes. But I got something new in the works.
А, если я стою на месте, то Ева не тратится на эту фигню. Но теперь меньше делений стало.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus.
Кайф. То, що було нужно. Упс.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody? Kyle Star. Period. Folks always stare when they see.
7951.
I've been on sabbatical for going on 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to the real number sure got some high notes. But I got something new in the works.
Это типа, если бы я не нашел код, мне пришлось бы...
And I'm planning a big comeback.
Probably a switch. Around here somewhere.
You know anybody?
Твои слова водится. Так не годится.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus.
Но он один, по идее, там. Ну, там 3 пулемета. Так, тут что-то было. Отмычка. Ой-ой-ой. А, всем насрать. Кайф. У Девита такого не было. Навсегда контроль над турелью. Так, а здесь есть? На том конце. Мне так и интересно смотреть.
This is gonna be noisy.
А, смотри, у меня просто одну линию сделали. Игра зависла. Только не это. Только не сейчас. Твою мать. Раз. У меня опять что-то было с трансляцией на ютубе и все зависло. Кстати, хочу заметить, что у меня такое только с трансляцией на ютубе. Я экстренно перезапускал компьютер. Сейчас заново весь этот момент проходить. Да, ну вот говно.
I've been coughing all day. Ain't he ever in?
Серега, зацени. Врагов нет. Врагов нет. Ха? А там еще и замок висит. Ох, найс. Хорошо сохранила, мне нравится. Мне нравится, я одобряю. Так, мне интересно играть. Ё-моё.
Another one.
Воспоминания. О, смотри, как интересно. Выделяет.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture. Music for the discerning here. And now, we've got something very special coming up next.
They've been sneaking into the
This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, well, for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
Прикольно, что здесь много путей, как пройти. Семь, 9, 5, 1. Ой-ой-ой. Чуть не обделался. Проблема в том, что я отвернулся, когда это нажал. И меня это до усрачки шугануло. Фу. Пожалуйста, в этот раз не висни. Вон, побежали.
Come here, baby. I ain't sore.
Colleague appears indisposed. Let us continue this face. You.
Как тебе, Серега, спидран? Просто как тебе спидран? Ты видел это, блин? Просто чемпион игры. Какой-то жесткий тип идет, не?
First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Медведь.
Fat cat.
Так, я читал, что крюки издают шум, если на них долго висеть.
Listen to that racket. Damn air grabber must be busted.
А, ну да.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Так громко приземлилась она, когда я не нажимал. Да откуда вы тут беретесь, блин?
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
А, он еще и внутри сидел там на диване.
We're not.
Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
И сидят в этих фигнях.
told Sander Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he'd call.
Ну нет, ну спидран в плане того, что я как двоих типов тогда завалил.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Но эти сестрички тоже бешеные. Они так-то из трупов выкачивают Адам, чтобы питать этого осьминожика внутри себя. А это уже для толпы. Ха!
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. Pay attention now. That's Andrew Ryan. That's word from a guy who heard from the guy next door. Ryan's got the force. Just the old man.
И его достало! Кайф. На всякий случай. А этого остался только ящичек. А где папочка? Ой-ой-ой. Твою мать. Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой.
This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron.
Блин, надо было сначала комбинить со звоночком. Типа я бы сначала звоночком позвонил. Сейчас покажу. Смотри, вот так. Красота, надо было сразу так делать. Сейчас Батос успокоится. Меня тут нет, не злись. По красоте. По красоте.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
А, ну да.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes
Да,
you
мне
say that?
нравится.
Because you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Про батисферы сказала, что отзывать не будут.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. I mean, it's near New Year's Eve, and, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Что, простите, это был за звук?
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight?
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage to repair?
Sure.
Who the hell are you?
Long fuel generator since kindergarten.
Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
Ой, их перебили.
Look long and hard enough, the parasite will reveal itself. You'll find no handouts here!
Annihilate your old self!
Вот и нет больше укрытия. Ну, Деда Морозы эти появились.
I see what you've done here. You ain't gonna do it again. When can I see you again?
Because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958.
Come on! What are you running away for? Ah, baby!
On Fridays.
Вот. Так это же даже и не сам Биошок. Это же его дополнение. Блин, я открыл эту дверь. Зачем я сюда полз?
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
А что и куда надо? Выстрелите Дедом Морозом по перегретому трансформатору.
Out of Eve. Suchong must have a supply stashed here somewhere.
Окей. Бэд Жужу.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Кек, лол, возвращаемся в родной город. Одеться надо будет в первую очередь, да?
Look. You're on the First Lady.
Дай одеть свой наряд.
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Здесь
If I
мне
take the
зачем
active particle,
прятаться?
then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are
Это то
probably inside
дебильное
the
место.
factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
А куда, собственно, идти? А, угу. Даже красным подсветили.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Это же из прошлой части. Когда она вынудила Элизабет убить саму себя. Ей же и сказали, что она не доживет до конца, если хочет сделать все правильно. А правильно сделать, это значит дать Элизабет убить себя, угрожая ребенку. Кеклул. Прикольно. Типа это запланированный был килл. вот это место. И сюда можно зайти. Это что, Дейзи? Чушо? Не.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all... Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
Ну, короче, говорит, что она лютая сама. Единственное, что может предложить, это огонь и кровь. Прикольно. Я открыл эту дверь, и типа нам в прошлом не придется ее открывать. А в той части мне сюда не давали залезть. А, я вообще обойти могу.
Willing to pay so that others may live free from the yoke. DeWitt knew the price and paid it willingly. And I sense what the Lutece twins will one day ask of me. So far, their counsel has served me well. Served the revolution well. If a bullet takes me, so be it. But to offer myself up as a lamb? When I come to my Garden of Gethsemane, will I play my role willingly? Or will I burn the place down to the roots?
Упс.
never alone. Who did this?
Where did she go?
Gun her down! A knife right in you! Something's going on. I punch you down.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel...
Who done this? Someone else!
Ой, я могу уже закупаться, получается, в этих магазинах теперь.
What's going on? Here I come! Don't think you can hide from me!
Hey! What are you doing?
Так, я теперь гораздо больше куда могу залазить. Или нет? Подниму еще раз тут голософон. Ух ты. А что они тут делают? Как смешно она держит этот револьвер.
What's the price you're willing to pay so that others may live free from the yoke? DeWitt knew the
Но
price.
самое смешное это перезарядка между выстрелами.
And I sense what the Lutez twins will one day ask of me. So far, their counsel has served me well. Served the revolution well. If a bullet takes me, so be it. But to offer myself up as a lamb? When I come to my Garden of Gethsemane, will I play my role willingly? Or will I burn the place down to the roots?
Фу, прошел этот момент. Блин.
You gonna answer for this, girl?
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Ну, короче, она рассуждает о том, что война уже рядом. Ее запах чувствуется в воздухе. И типа по поводу лютесов, что это как ребенок, которому отец не подтягивает руку в тот момент, когда он истекает кровью. Ну, короче, какие-то рассуждения о войне. Найс часы. Какой-то лифт приехал. Слип. Часы сейчас на слип идут. Работа.
That's not gonna work.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Ух ты, блин.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of...
We've got the clock key.
Блин.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us, ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Поехали. Ну, пошли сходим, посмотрим, что там. Что за фигня? Зачем я сюда пришел? За солями? Ничего интересного толком нет. Блин, от этого стелса сижу все время сам, молчу, чтобы лишних звуков не производить. От постоянного. Да ты чё, в хэску плеешь пока что? Пока смотришь или чё?
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
А это он как раз говорил про... Это он сейчас говорил про подводный мир, что типа... Дебильные какие-то подводные идиоты убивают детей и со своим Адамом носятся и дают его нюхать этим моллюскам. А, не, это мне не интересно. Фицрой очень нудную свою историю рассказывает эту. Это как Саня, который спину, который прибухнул и идет на крышу слушать вот это. Выхода нет, скоро рассвет. Ты весь стрим в рейд играешь? Что ты сколько уже играешь? 1,5 часа? Не, прикольно. Ну здесь типа, как знаешь, такая сайд-история, все дела, но в силу того, что вот стелс. Опа, букер. Кек. Это же мы. Мне нравится, игра классная, только дополнение чуть нудноватое. Нудновато, потому что стелс кругом и истории такие же, понял? Типа развитие, размышления о жизни.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Тут эти стелс-замесы, стелс-замесы, стелс-замесы. с арбалетом тоже.
Who did this? I'll find that piggy!
Ее же не подобрать еще, если промазал. Блин! Турель. Я ж турели навсегда захватываю теперь. Надеюсь, и в этом мире тоже. О, стрела. Давай сюда. Да подойди ты сюда уже, сыкуха, блин. Эй, стреляй! Кек, смотри. Они заскриптованы, дальше не идти? Ну лежит же стрела.
Me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371. Типа в Биошоке проблема такая, вот первый в этом плане был муторней, потому что там намного больше было беготни. Восемь, 3, 7, 1. Эй!
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Это не то. Я сюда походу потом вернусь. Слишком много куда идти там есть. Это явно не похоже на промежуточный закоулок.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Угу. Как-то залезть туда можно. По вентилейшену. Вот их две. Надо мной вход, получается. Где-то... Угу.
Hair sample in a haystack.
Угу. Они тут исследуют эту фигню из подводного мира, из параллельного. Вот он. Фу. Ой! Не хотел, сори. Ну ладно, я оглушил. Так. Там улучшение. Где-то внизу. Просто как тут...
I'll find the piggy.
Откуда вы тут беретесь? Как-то надо вниз спуститься. О! О! Так, 8371. А что это за плазмид? Ну, допустим. Пока все закрыто.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Так папочку вместе делали.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Ведь я там везде буду потом ползать полчаса. Я вот говорю, больше всего меня напрягает в таком. Это то, что тебе надо до хренища просто ползать, тут везде ходить, туда-сюда, и вот кругом стелс, кругом стелс, кругом стелс. Это напрягает. Обезьянка. Чё, тянем рычаг?
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Ну да, орлом. Соколом, вороном, кто он там. Сомнительные какие-то исследования.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls.
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Главное, чтобы мне сейчас не пришлось стреляться ни с каким этим говном.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
В смысле, он типа заставил одного смотреть, как другие дохнут?
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? They tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Темное помещение.
Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all of the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Here I come! Never stop fighting! You see where she went? Better stay away from you. I'll cut you in half. I'll find you. You're right. That's it.
Так. Блин, тут теперь по идее до усрачки мест, куда я могу зайти. И не мог раньше. Или не до усрачки. Не до усрачки. Это все одно и то же. Стоп, открылась дверь же тут.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself?
Ну ладно, давай.
Can only offer